I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the flames, for all of the smoke.
As usual, the second stage was held in Castellón. It is not the longest of the race, but it can be considered the hardest. With 62 kilometers and 1,800 meters of slope, participants faced a route full of trails, with constant ups and downs, and where the novelties of this year were reflected on the terrain. Another novelty of this edition has been the participation of electric bikes. A safe bet that after releasing the news was very successful, completing the maximum capacity of 100 participants. The men's race started with a really high pace, and the first pedal strokes from the favorite riders for the overall classification arrived through the quarry. Alleman, on his birthday, along with Lukasik and Aldridge, headed the group during the first climb of the day, and the fans were seen during almost the whole route, expressing their support to the international riders.
I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. This ain't
Riders headed towards the first climb, and through its peak, they arrived at one of the new stretches of this edition, a fun trail which served to recover energy. The hardest was yet to come.
This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique, shine bright like jewelry.
Heart-stopping descents, imposing climbs of up to 25% of slope, and very few flat stretches. It was just the beginning of one of the most intense stages of the history of the race. A large group that rode along the trails of Castellón de la Plana was formed. A group that had all the favorite ones, and in which was the rider of XCO, Charles Aldridge, a young rider that faced his first stage race. Charles did not take too long to clear the doubts, and was himself the one who, thanks to his biking skills, led that group in one of the most technical descents of the day. Just 6 bikers remained at the front of the competition and faced the last third of the race with a chance to win.
This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping, the ops can leave my.
It was Aldridge himself who attacked the last climb to be at front during the decisive descent of the day. Only Alleman and the Polish Lukasik were able to keep his pace. The three of them arrived together the last meters, and although Aldridge seemed the most explosive one, it was Alleman who arrived with more strength to the finish line, winning his second stage and consolidating his leader's jersey.
Today, for me personally, it's always the hardest day. It's super technical, super hard stage with a lot of climbing. And it went really well for me. I had to close one time a gap, but could do it quite easily. So I'm super happy about how today went, and finally was a sprint finish. And tactically, I did it quite good, I think, and super happy to make it. And yeah, 2 more days to go. It will be really important days, and I'll try to stay calm and focus and try to bring home the overall.
In the women's category, Rosa van Doorn really stood out on the first stage by Maxis, and undoubtedly, she was the referent rider. The Dutch did not run away from that liability, and it was herself who chose to keep an intense pace that, step by step, led her ahead of the rest of her rivals.
Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell, but really the king is the one you can smell.
The last one to keep Van Doorn's pace was Janina Wust, who had a little mechanical setback on the last descent, clearing the way for Van Doorn, who asserted herself with authority on the stage and extended her lead on the overall classification. Wust was second on this day, and on the overall classification as well. The other Swiss, Christelle Bouwman, completed the podium of the day.
The first 20k, the bombs stayed long together, and it was everyone watched each other, so it was quite nervous. And then Janina and I went away together with some teamwork. It was really cool, and we had the gap in the downhill. And then we pushed our own tempo, and yeah, the track was amazing today. It was quite fast and sometimes a bit slippery, so it was really good. And also the helicopter, of how you say it, yeah, was amazing to have it on your side. Wow.
Already